What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? We are back again for another episode review of Games People Play. This is season 2, episode 5, All In. Okay, listen. It started off, little Layla, girl. I just told you, I'm gonna need her to get some protection. I'm gonna need her to just open up her mind and use her common sense about everything that's going on with her life right about now, because there's a lot of things that's a little bit too good to be true, and she is blinded by the light. Now, at the end of last week's episode, we saw that, while she was out there on her compound, in her complex or whatever, her attacker from high school came up on there, okay? This man gonna say something. Hey, Layla, I saw that you was here and I just want to talk to you. I know I did some crazy things when I was younger, but, I apologize for it. I said, excuse me. Excuse me. Meanwhile, this whole time, Miss Gurley is like, you need to go, okay? You need to go. At that point in time, I would have screamed, okay? I would have screamed. I would have said security and all that. Now, see, Layla, this is where you messed up at, because you gave him too much time. You gave him too much time, because we see what's going to happen next week, all right? Some dude gonna come up in there talking about something. We need an NDA, you need to sign this or whatever. Listen, you gave him too much time. And see, this is what I don't like. This is why I don't like. And I understand it, but no, mama. No, mama. As soon as you saw him, you should have went to the police station, okay? You should have went to the police station, and even if you didn't go to the police station then, when you was out there on set, because later she was out there on set, trying to film her scenes and everything, and all of a sudden it was this one scene where the main character and her supposed to be getting it in on the wall, and he kind of bags her up into the wall or whatever, and they start kissing and all that stuff, and it reminded her of what happened when she was in high school and she was going to that party and what Jason did to her attacker, okay? Mama up here having PTSD, like it's triggering the hell out of her, okay? And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, you didn't say nothing when you was right there when he first came up onto your complex, because at that point I would have took that as a threat, okay? I would have took that as a threat that he's stalking me or whatever, because he found me just to what? He was just trying to assess the situation and get the temperature of the water. That's what I feel like he was trying to do, and at this point, when all of that happened, you get you having triggers on set, and okay, twice. It happened twice. Mama had to sit down. She's having a panic attack and everything, anxiety, all of that. All right. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, go to the police. Go to the police, because at this particular point in time, we don't know nothing about who he is or what he is. But then later on at the end of the episode, we see Layla and Miss Nia, they at this little yoga thing. Shout out to Tracy Edmonds. Okay, she one of the producers on this show. She got her little acting on. She was the yoga coach. Truth be told, it fit her. They gave her the perfect role, because that's literally what her Twitter is about. Her Twitter is about health, okay? And I be like getting some tips and everything from there. A bitch trying to get skinny, okay? Let me take that back. A bitch trying to get more healthy, okay? That's what it is. Freak that skinny shit. My body ain't meant to be skinny, okay? It's meant to be healthy, and that's what I'm trying to do. She got some good tips and stuff that be on her stuff. So, shout out to Miss Tracy Edmonds. Okay, she was doing that namaste. Okay, I said, all right. Meanwhile, her and Nia, they looking at some video why Jason announcing that he about to run for Congress. I said, no, ma'am. Now, see, you should have went on ahead to the police station. You had 3 opportunities to go to the police station, okay? But I get why people don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And at this particular point, now you feel like he's in this position of power, okay? Now, at the beginning, you didn't know that. That would have been a prime opportunity. But now you do know it, and now it's a little bit trickier, because on next week, some dude that worked with Jason basically gonna give her an NDA talking about some, basically sign this to be quiet about, what he did to her, unless her career is gonna go down the drain. I cannot stand when people do that, okay? And it happens way too often than we know, okay? And I know I say it's easier said than done to go ahead and tell somebody about it, and I get why people stay silent. So I get it, but at the same time, I just want Layla to open up her eyes. Like, she's getting all of this stuff way too soon, all right? And it's coming too easily. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop, and I know this ain't the only shoe, okay? Meanwhile, Nia, Nia, girl, I need you to get out of this, okay? I am worried about you at this point because Miss Girly is still going through all this stuff. Like, the same way Eric was going about this foundation stuff, she is going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Now she looking into this whole party that they having because, you know, she was like, let me put 2 + 2 = 4. When I saw Jedediah Hawthorne, the pastor, at that little S&M party or whatever, that was a foundation party. It had to be, okay? And I'm pretty sure they about to do something else, you know, and I need to get into it. So therefore, MJ know this dude that got them into the last party. They haven't really spoken in a minute, but, you know, I think his name was Andre Rashad, okay? And so he was like, I see what I can do or whatever. So he gonna meet up with him, and them two just flirting, and, you know, the legs crossed towards each other and everything. I said, MJ, you better get you a piece of that man. Get you a piece of that man, okay? MJ, you gotta have some fun too. It ain't can't be all work and no play with you, okay? Get you a little taste, okay? You know, Andre was a little bit in his feelings because he was like, the last time that we spoke was when you did that mess, got into that party, and next thing you know, you basically was using me for a story, okay? And that's basically what happened, but he apologized, and, you know, they wind up linking up, but he do get him into a party, I guess, okay? He give him a little bit of a hookup. He was telling him some stuff over breakfast. I said, oh, he stayed overnight. All right, MJ. So we finna move this along. Meanwhile, Nia, she up there looking and talking to Nadisha, okay? AKA Miss Cynthia Bailey. Pause for the cause. If y'all got Peacock, okay, since we talking about Miss Cynthia and she a part of this ensemble cast, okay, let me plug her stuff right quick. The Real Housewives Ultimate Girl Trip is on Peacock. The first 3 episodes are up already. And Miss Cynthia, I need you to smarten up a little bit too, okay? Bring 50 Cent out all the goddamn time, all right? I need you to, you know. At first, I was looking at your ass and I was like, quit kissing this bitch ass. Quit kissing Kenya's ass, okay? That little thing that happened on the plane and Brooklyn and all that. I said, oh, girl, get out of it, okay? Stop it, you know? And only for Kenya to do what she did to you, girl, you know, it was petty and it was small, but you blew it up a little bit, but I understood it, girl. But anyway, y'all look at it, it's on Peacock. Anyway, moving on from that, she's sitting down there talking to Nia, and they getting so deep into this whole thing, okay? The foundation, basically, you can't use this because how can you trust this this stuff or whatever when they controlling all of the media and everything? So you're trying to say that this one organization is controlling everything that's out there? Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So you mean to tell me we can't go to the NSA, the FBI, the CIA? You can't go to them because the heads of those are part of the foundation. And next thing you know, like, Cynthia, let me just tell you this. Miss Cynthia, you are playing this role because the way that she is selling this shit, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, Cynthia, are you part of the conspiracy theory too? Okay, I feel like she believed that shit too herself. I feel like Cynthia be at home just looking at stuff, talking about what is the Illuminati, okay? And getting all the tiers together, you know what I'm saying? Secret society, where is the Freemasons up in this bitch? That is what Cynthia is giving me, okay? And I said, listen, girl, you had me scared for a little bit because I'm like, you believe this? Girl, after they get out the road, Cynthia like, let me go look up some more information on the goddamn foundation because I feel like this shit is true. That is the tease that Cynthia is giving me as she's playing this role, and I love it. But while she was trying to explain some stuff about this whole societal thing, this secret societal thing, baby Nia's phone started ringing. And Cynthia, or I should say Nadisha, she was like, what's that? Girl, she turned that phone over. She said, oh, it's just an unknown number. And she turned it right back over. Oh, girl got up. She said, I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna do that because, baby, they done found us, okay? That's probably them. You know too much. You're getting too deep. Girl, she said, here, take this note. Take this link. I'm finna tell you some more stuff on this secret link right here. And, you know, we'll talk later, okay? Peace, okay? Girl, she was so shook she went out the back door instead of the front. Meanwhile, Nia was trying to get in contact with her. I don't know how many days later this been, but Miss Nia was trying to get into contact with Miss Nadisha, and baby, it's going straight to voicemail, okay? And then she go click on her link or whatever. There is nothing there. I said, oh no, they done wiped her from the internet. Girl, they done got Nadisha, okay? I said, oh, damn, so the foundation is real. Truth be told, it probably is some stuff like that, but I don't want to get so deep into that because I don't like going down rabbit holes like that. I don't like going down rabbit holes like that. And I'm not closed minded to stuff. I just don't like going because that stuff scares me. Okay, it really scares me, and I know how when I get a hold of something, I can't let it go until I figure it all out. I don't want to put myself through that. So that's why I just be like, I don't fuck with it. I acknowledge I don't fuck with it. Okay, just let it go. Meanwhile, we get into this whole situation. Layla, I should have put this on there. She do meet up with Romello. Romello been trying to kick it with her. Took her to see a little media shower and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, so do he really got feelings for her? Because, he brought her a necklace. He was like, you golden goddess, so you need this Egyptian goddess chain or whatever for you and all this stuff. Tell me what's going on. She opened up to him about her sexual assault or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, what? He was like, don't you know that it's not your fault? And I'm sitting here like, huh? I only said that because he's giving me a different side. And I cannot tell whether or not he's actually feeling her because they've already had sex. But he's still back. He didn't just throw her to the wayside yet. But he's still back and he's buying her stuff and he's acting like he really care. And I'm just like, are you putting on or do you really have feelings for Layla? I said, what's the real story right here? But it was cute. It was cute. Meanwhile, speaking of feelings, girl, Marcus and Eden, I want y'all to stop playing. And at the beginning, I was really over it a little bit because when he came up into that room to do the little workout and all that stuff, they up there competing and flirting with each other. I was like, so why don't y'all just go ahead and hook up, okay? Go ahead and hook up or whatever, It's giving I want to fuck, but then I don't because I'm trying to keep it professional, and that's all they was giving at the beginning. But then they had the photo shoot, okay, and you could just tell the chemistry is there a little bit. I don't know if it's a relationship type chemistry, but it's a definitely I'm getting them pants type relationship. And I said I wish y'all go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, okay? Because he come out there in his little suit, I would say 3-piece, but it was really 2, and he was trying to flex whatever little muscles that he had. He is so... I like Seronis, okay? I hope I am saying his name right, okay? Ever since he was Dro on Insecure, all right, I like him, The girls go crazy over him. And you know what it is? It's the voice. It's the voice. Because y'all know I'm a bird for voices, okay? Bitch, if I would have heard it and if I was straight and I would have heard it on the phone or whatever, or I would have just heard somebody call my name and it was that deep like that, bitch, I would have turned around like, the fuck? Oh. Hi. That's what I would have did, okay? But me sitting here, right now, figuring out that's what it is. Because he cute. He cute. He cute. That's all I'm gonna say. He cute. He a goofy cute though to me. I don't know what it is. And I like goofy people, okay? So I get it. And then he tall. Okay? The way he had to bend down to kiss Karrueche, I said, wait a minute, bitch. I don't know. If I was straight and I was with a guy, I don't know if I would want an extra tall guy like that, okay? I would have to have somebody, I would want somebody taller than me, but probably like a couple of inches taller. I'm 5'9", okay, bitch? I could take 6 feet. I could take 6 feet, maybe 6'2". No, maybe 6'1", 6'2", something like that. But baby, that Karrueche, or I should say Eden, look like she 5'1", okay? That nigga look like he's 6'7", okay? And they have to bend down up in there. And let's just get to that, okay? They doing a little photo shoot. And then they just, making eyes at each other and everything. She getting hot in the pants. I said, oh, he really turning you on that much that you about to have a little anxiety attack right here? You moist. I said, Eden, what's going on, sis? We're supposed to be keeping it professional. We're supposed to let him dangle a little bit longer, okay? Don't give in too soon. Girl, she go back into the little dressing room. I said, sis, what's going on? He got you hot and bothered like that? I said, well, damn. He come back in there. He was like, you okay? You good? She was like, I am fine. I don't need your help or whatever. It went from I'm good, I could take care of myself, to let me take care of you right here, right now. I said, what? Y'all gotta shoot out there. It's people waiting on y'all. Girl, they started kissing. I said, this what I've been waiting for. But now with everybody out there listening, because bitch, if I would have heard a bump in that room, I sure enough would have put my ear to the door like this. And I would have listened to the whole thing because I'm that type of person, bitch. I think I'm a voyeur. Girl, I be discovering some things about, because I would definitely watch. I would definitely watch. Girl, I be sitting there like this. All right, flip it over. Choke him, choke him. Put it right there. No, go back to. I be instructing. I can instruct porn, okay? Flip, that ain't the position. No, put her leg back the way that it. No, and then I want you to bring your leg up dry, just like that. Now don't pump twice, pump three. Okay, there you go, there you go. Let me stop. Okay, but they was up in there. Next thing you know, I saw Karuchi little booty cheeks. I said, wait a minute, little booties matter. I said, now girl, how you go from having a little panic attack to letting him hit up in the room and telling them to hold on, okay? I said, you know what? You got to get it in where you got to get it in, okay? And that's basically what she said. You know, next thing you know, she back over there at the house because at first they run into each other. She was like, I want to repeat. You want to come over and kick it? She was like, no, I got some things to do. Next thing you know, she didn't pop back up. I said, oh, it was too good to give up, huh? You had to come back around for round two. She said, yeah. I said, all right, I get it. I get it. You know, they do what they had to do. He wake up and he was looking for. I said, that house so goddamn big. She didn't hear him calling her because I thought she had hit it and left. And I was about to say, player. Okay, that's what you do. Flip the tables on his ass. No, she was out there doing her work. You know, she was on a little conference call or whatever. And, you know, he trying to convince her to stay. She was like, you got to go do basketball practice. But then she's so business and professional. Mama said, I've been up for hours, okay? Mind you, she said it's 8:30 and you need to go to practice. I said, so if it's 8:30 and you've been up for hours, bitch, when did you go to sleep? Marcus, you must not did that much, okay? You must not did that much because, bitch, I put a bitch to sleep. You gonna stay asleep for a while, okay? That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I be thinking, you know what I'm saying? I've done that, you know. Hey, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I think I just did. Toot, beep, bitch. Honk the horns on the grid. Beep, beep. You know, that's how it was. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, she been up for a few hours. I said, bitch, now what time you go to sleep and what time you wake up? Okay, define a few hours since it's 8:30. Girl, he was trying to get her to stay and then gonna use this little side back story. I mean, the last time somebody, you know, I went to sleep and I went to practice. The last time somebody did that, I came home to an empty home and my girl and my daughter was gone. So I'm just, and she was like, oh, Eden fell for that shit and was like, I'll be here. I said, Eden, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play wifey already, okay? You're not even girlfriend. You're just fuck buddies right about now, okay? Don't do that. I don't want you to go down that path yet because everything he touches crumbles, okay? Something always happens to him, okay? Don't go down that path. Meanwhile, speaking of crumbling relationships, Kareem and Quenisha meant for each other. That's all. I could just leave it right there. But, you know, he up there, Marcus was getting a tattoo of Deja name, okay? And he was trying to get a tattoo. He wanted to get something from the tattoo artist. Because Marcus had told Kareem, what you got to do is you got to keep on apologizing, okay, to make up for what you want, for what you did. Because you messed up, you know. Because Kareem earlier was trying to get up in that room and talk to Quenisha. Quenisha wasn't trying to hear it. You know, he was like, I got some flowers. You was like, some flowers? I said, you really think some flowers is just gonna make up for the fact that you cheated on her with a stripper? Okay, you didn't just cheat, but you cheated on her with a stripper right after you got engaged. No offense to the strippers, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all too. You know, I was just like, no, sir. And then, you know, he faked like he wanted that just to get her out the room. And of course, when she come, he was right there. And you know, they had a little moment. I'm sorry, and you're the only one for me and all this stuff and woo woo woo. And Kanisha fell for that shit. I said, girl, stay mad a little bit longer. He gonna still be there. Trust and believe, okay? He love that stuff. He don't want to give it up, and he love you. He messed up, okay? At least he acknowledging it, but let him feel bad a little bit longer. But when he went in for that kiss, she said, bitch, you gonna have to kiss, go take a shower, at least 30 showers before you kiss either sets of lips. I said, I know that's right. Truth be told, you still should have held out. But then at the same time, you know, she's still feeling the pain of it because she's sitting there with her friend, which I'm surprised Tyreek or whatever his name was, Ty. We gonna call him Ty. His girl you know, she all fancy and did up or whatever. You just would have think that she had come into a type of neighborhood that they in or whatever, because they still look like they in the hood a little bit, judging from the apartments. But looks can be deceiving, you know, and they kicking it. And they good homegirls now. And she giving her advice like, girl, we all been there. You know, these men ain't shit. But, you know, you got to turn the tables on that ass, okay? Meanwhile, when we turning tables, bitch, turning tables mean let's go to this swingers party, because Kareem all up in his feelings about it. You know, he talking to the sportscaster dude about it. He was like, that's all well and dandy or whatever, but when we get on air, don't have this sad bullshit happening. Baby, that would have been me. Be sad now, but don't embarrass me when we get on air, okay? That's cute. You know, have your little feels, okay? But professional mode, that's what we need, you know? Because you the one that did it, all right? So now you got to feel it. Meanwhile, they go to the, he tried to get a tattoo of our girl. She said, what bitch is that? He said, I got it for $100. I said, that's why. That's $100 tattoo. So the tattoo artist did what he was paid for. Okay, for $100 for a little ugly ass portrait. I said, now which bitch is that? Me and Quenisha said, huh? Now take that shit back, get a refund or whatever. You got play and then got it on a discount. Talk about something. I talked him down. I said, sir, you don't know how your woman look. Now I would have felt disrespected as hell. So they wind up going to a swinger party that her homegirl had. Kareem didn't know nothing about it. He was so shocked. It was like whoever had what picked the keys or whatever to the car, that's who you get with. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Kareem was in his feelings, okay? I can go, and that's literally how it is. Niggas go out and cheat on their girl, but let them girls go and do the same thing to them. Oh, they can't take it. He couldn't take it. Now, Quenisha was in the room, and they was in the next room. He was in the next room with this other girl. He couldn't even focus on her because he listening to what's going on in the other room with Quenisha, and she all making the sex noise or whatever, which I'm pretty sure she was playing, okay? Just to make him mad or to get him off guard. I said, see, you can't take it. You don't like it when it's on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? But that, I said, these two are meant for each other, okay? But at the very end of this episode, Nia, she is up in this chat room, the same one that Eric was in, okay? And then who is there? Ruff. Ruff starts talking to her. And I heard about Eric or whatever. How you know about him? Oh, he was a friend, and I heard what happened, you know, and all this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. Maybe we should meet up and we should talk. Yeah, sure, absolutely. I said, Nia, no, this the nigga that took your man out. Okay, stop. You don't trust these people that you just met. Girl, nah, y'all ain't even have 2 conversations, and you want to go meet up with somebody to talk about something that you ain't supposed to be talking about. Technically, allegedly, you know, and then once they get off the phone, get off the little chat room or whatever, he talking about some, yo, yeah, we're about to tie up that Eric situation in a minute. I'm about to go meet up with the girlfriend next week in LA. I said, what? We ain't got time for this. Meanwhile, Marcus is throw a little gambling party, little poker party, and him and Romello was the only one that was up against each other. And you know, they betting all this money. I said, rich people do some crazy shit. Y'all heard about Rick Ross when he said that he brought a $1 million mansion out there in Atlanta just to drive past it? I want to have so much money that I can waste it on frivolous things just to be dumb. You know, I don't understand it, but hey, that was him. And he wound up losing. And Marcus got all that money, got his car $100,000. I said, really? Ain't nobody got time for this? Ain't nobody got time for this? But this was a cute episode of Games People Play. Not too much. I'm worried about Nia. Nadisha, I'm sorry, homegirl. I think that was the end of you, girl. They didn't get her ass, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace.